Okay, ask the question. Do the little thing again.
I'm gonna call out ICE agent. He put you, throw them at you.
No, you're not.
If you don't have identification.
I don't know where my social security card is. It's on a table over there somewhere. That's like a cluster of table. But like,
but, are you against Trump?
No, I love Trump. I love Trump. He's so great. I love Trump. He's so great. If I go to one of them prep rallies one day and I see him in the front audience, I'll be like, Trump, over here, over here, Trump. I'm gonna be like a little stalker. I'm gonna stalk him. I'd be like, Trump.
What? But what?
Trump. Well, hey, if I stalk him enough, we could I mean, it's a valid execution. But I love Trump. I love Trump.
Can we get away with that?
I love Trump. He's my favorite president. He made America great again with defunding PBS and NPR and going into private medical records to see if people have the autism. The tism? Yeah, the tism. He's such a great president. I like with that other little young man the vice president. I forgot his name. He got gray hair and he's kind of old looking. But
Wait, that's not the vice president.
No, I mean the other guy, the vice president looking guy. He just looks ugly.
The vice president is JD Vance.
He got gray hair.
JD Vance does not have gray hair.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. Are you talking about Pete Hegseth?
No, I know he got gray hair.
RFK Jr.?
No, I know JD Vance has gray hair. I know he did.
JD Vance does not have gray hair.
You gotta be lying. I know he has gray hair. I know I saw a picture from.
We're gonna watch her look up JD Vance and find out
that
he doesn't
I know
have gray
he had
hair.
gray hair somewhere. This is not gonna be like a Mandela effect type deal. I know he had gray hair. I think on his beard.
Educating Zoomers.
Yeah, what you see right there, gray hair. Yeah, but you see, I know he got gray. Well, I don't think you can see it.
That gray patch?
Yes.
On the.
That's still gray hair. That still counts. I didn't say like.
She imagined him with full gray hair.
No, then I said I meant specks of gray hair. I know he had gray hair. Why does he look? Okay, I don't mean to say this to offend the white folks. I don't mean to be rude, but a lot of y'all age like spoiled milk. Cause I love you. Look, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm all for everybody being inclusive and all that, but y'all age like spoiled milk. Y'all is. Cause I'm looking at photos of him right now. Ooh, he do not look good. He don't look glitz. He look.
I mean, it might be
like look at this picture. Look.
Supporting.
That nigga looks ugly. That nigga looks ugly. That nigga look ugly. What is that? What is that picture? Oh, let's not get into. Well, I don't want to body shame. I'm not a body shamer. But Elon's build.
Yo.
He built.
Why?
I saw somebody on Twitter say he built like a deep breath. And that is so accurate because he is built like a deep breath. He's built like a deep breath.
I don't know why he's so top. He's middle heavy.
No, yes he is. He's like he got like little man boobs, and then the whole stomach's just like whoop, 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 whoop. And then his little legs is just like little like twig legs. I'm like, sir.
You know they're kind of inbred.
Oh, damn, that's kind of sad. Anyway.
Someone put a community note there.
Luckily, that's not my life. Because let me look up Elon Bill because that's crazy work. I'm searching it up on TikTok because they know, they.
I'm happy that I don't have RFK's voice.
What?
Have you heard that man talk?
Who's RFK?
RFK Jr. is the person who is ordering the civil registry.
Wait, let me take my phone charger so I can like kind of show it better.
Oh my god!
Look at this man's bit. Oh, y'all can't see that, but look.
What? Why does it do that?
See,
what is his rib cage?
Actually,
what is the shape of his rib cage?
Stop! What? Not the Cybertruck! Oh my god! Also, why do y'all have Cybertrucks though? I actually want to ask that question. What? Okay. What? They can't see because it's so bright though. Just like, I don't know. Ooh! That's crazy.
That's wild.
Dang. I actually kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time, not really. But quick question I want to ask
It's
is,
the way we went to Tesla torso.
he should look well. I don't want to give him ideas because that's kind of like not what we're supposed to do. But he should low key build like them sci-fi movies. Like them sci-fi movies, like the little like aliens and stuff, and like the little like humanoid robots that can that people can like get in, like move around and stuff. I want to encourage him to
a mech.
Yeah, like humans can like get in it and like control like what it does. Like
we're going into anime land. We're going into mech land.
I want to encourage that Elon to do that because he's already kind of rich and conceited. But that'd be kind of cool to see. But like a fresh face. I think it's a screenshot button. It's a screenshot button. That happened on my phone too. What? Look at it again.
What in the world?
Wait, let me show the people too. Okay, I don't know how to do that. Look at his build.
What is in his rib cage?
Actually, you know what he reminds me of? You know, like male seahorses can get pregnant. They're the ones that carry the babies, right? He built like a seahorse. He built like a male seahorse. But like, I love Trump.
He just.
Well, I gotta make them look like Trump, guys. I love Trump.
At this point, we're in El Salvador.
I love Trump.
We're going to El Salvador. We're going to get shipped to El Salvador.
Are they gonna kill me? I gotta run away.
No, because they need us to make babies.
I never had sex before.
That is a whole different video.
I don't care. How they gonna say make us have babies? They gonna
because Trump and that administration wants more babies made. They want women in the kitchen.
I can't cook. All I know how to cook is like noodles and like pizza for you and stuff like that.
Do you think that those women is going to be forced?
Try it if you want to. Not in this generation.
Do you think Melania knows?
Honestly, I low-key want Melania to beat Trump's ass. I know she want to run a fade with him. Like I know she want to run a fade. I know she's like, I'm so sick and tired of this man.
What if Melania has like secret like fighting powers, like a Russian spy or some shit?
I wouldn't be surprised. I would think that a lot like Melania's beliefs even align with Trump's. I think somewhere in an interview like she doesn't like all the conservative crap that Trump says. I don't think Melania aligns with that. I don't think she does.
She aligns with that pocket.
Yep. And to that, I don't blame her, but to a certain extent, I'm like, girl, you better sit over here and kill that. I don't know. I don't say
oh, wait, Barron is her son, though. She does have a kid with him. She sure did. She had Melania.
She sure.
You laid down with.
Okay, but I'm not gonna lie, Elon was kind of fine back in the day before he got that. I say, okay, he was kind of fine. Like he was like 1/5. Like he looked kind of cute, but I don't know what he looks like now. He looks
egregious. That is egregious.
My type's we not gonna say talk about your type. Your type is crazy. You pick strays at home. We're not gonna play with you today. Leave me in my type.
First of all, right? I'm pan, so that means whatever.
Like, why is his built like that?
Okay, and why wasn't he built like that 20 years ago? Oh, so the aging, that's.
I did say did we not go over this before? Like 5 minutes ago. Obviously I love white folks, but I'm cool with y'all, but y'all age like spoiled milk. I'm sorry. For Asians we have Asians don't raisin, black don't crack, and for white folks
we still working on. We gonna
work on that. We're gonna go back to that like later.
You know, we gotta go back to the lab for that one.
I think aren't white folks supposed to go extinct? Ouch. I heard somewhere a couple years back they're supposed to go extinct. Like
that's why they so scared.
Guys.
That's why they actually.
Guys, it's not that serious.
That's why the administration is like, everybody with brown skin, get in the truck.
I was gonna sing a song, but that's not gonna be I was going.
We gotta stay.
No, I was gonna say we got to celebrate our differences and the other side. That's what I was gonna say. But I ain't gonna say the sounds. That's actually kind of racist, little kid. But we got to celebrate our differences. Everybody, other races, sing your part. I ain't doing that for y'all. What? Wait, what's our part?
I don't know. Excuse me!
That's our part. What? That's our part. What? That's our part.
Figure out what the tax burden looks like and analyze wealth that we can get taxable. It's not about
Oh, actually, and for the
No, don't.
no, for the no.
Don't look up celebrate our differences.
Look it up, guys. Okay, but seriously, on a serious note, though, y'all don't be racist. Let's all be like, what's that one scene from Mean Girls where she was like, we can just all eat it together and be happy and stuff. What the fucking part in this day and age? Oh, actually, well, no, because me and my mom, because now, guys, I'm in IOP. It's kind of hell, but I like the progress. But, like, on our way to 7-Eleven, the cashier made my mom pay for a bag.
Yeah, they do that now.
Yeah, I was like, in this economy, it's crazy work.
They do that now. You know
Actually, our economy is struggling so bad, you don't even see like random money on the ground no more. Can we talk about that for a second? Like, that's actually sad. We are struggling this bad in the economy. We don't even see like random change or like a random $1 or $5 on the ground no more. That's actually kind of disappointing.
So how often were you finding money on the ground?
I mean, not that often, but we don't even see it no more. It's scarce. Nobody wants to leave their money on the ground no more. Like, not in this economy. Yoink! In my pocket, all crumpled up and dirty.
And you know what? I don't remember the last time I found some money, so...
Me neither. But, like, still, it's still sad.
The days of finding lost money
It's gone.
are gone.
Like, people like, the world's healing where? I mean, it's like...
The world was healing during COVID. That's when they said the world was healing. When we were all stuck inside.
I beg to differ, but okay.
That's
gonna need to be like a debate.
The world is healing memes.
The world
came from when we were stuck inside
Okay, but
and there was nothing to touch the earth, and people started showing.
we had fucking riots, damn it. People were burning down fucking police stations and shit. How is that the world healing? I mean,
That was before the riots.
look, we are from two different generations. I'm Generation Z. You're a millennial. So every time I think about how the world's healing in 2020, I just go back to like TikTok 2020 because we were wilding. For my generation, we were wilding. We were
2020. That is when we were locked inside.
Look at you, strawberry cow. You make me go wild.
That's when we were locked inside.
That's all I think about is them cringy. Well,
That was during the days of Renegade.
Renegade. Okay, yes. Whoa.
And like, I don't remember. Damn it. What was it, Megan? What was it?
Savage.
Savage.
WAP.
Yeah.
They had WAP.
During the days of Savage.
How is the world healing though? I don't understand that. How is the world
Because
healing?
there was nobody outside to fuck it up.
I mean, except for riots and shit.
That was the memes stopped going around after the riot. Water, guys.
I'm the only person that drinks the most water in this fucking house. Okay?
drink
You
water.
sit. Our mom doesn't even like water. Okay? I love her mommy. She doesn't like water. Yeah, she don't. But that's a debate topic for me because I don't think the world was healing in 2020. I mean,
That's when the memes started.
It
That's
was on
when
I'll say it was on the path to healing.
It was, yes, it was.
And then we had to
And
get
then the
outside.
police went and did some bullshit.
Also,
and
R.I.P.
we
George
had-
Floyd. That made me cry for real, for real. Actually,
It
on a
made
real,
me have a psychotic break.
I cried. I was like, your psychotic break was insane. I'm sorry. I love you.
I did.
You were like, Beyonce's gonna save us. She's gonna save us. It's gonna be okay. I was like, what?
Oh yeah.
Now I say to romanticize psychotic breaks because I know y'all like to do that on the internet. Don't do that. But
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't fun.
tell us Beyonce's gonna save us, and we're gonna be all okay.
I thought Beyonce was going to do something. I thought she was going to
she's gonna be
show
like,
up.
you think she's gonna be like, I'm a savage, and just put like all her
That's
Beyonce
Megan.
dress, put all her Beyonce. Well, she had a feature with Megan on the song. And you think
I
she's
did.
gonna
I
make all her?
play that like all the time.
I just imagine you'd be like, this is a ritual. Channel the Beyonce. Channel Beyonce. Channel Beyonce. Beyonce, come to us. Come to us.
I did that.
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
The whole thing. The whole thing.
But like, that's the most craziest part of your psychotic break. I don't mean to like romanticize. I'm not trying to romanticize your psychotic break, but like, Beyonce's gonna make sure we're all okay with stuff.
I
You are
can't
never living
account
that.
for where my brain went
Where did it go?
when,
Did you even have one?
to be honest, no.
Yeah, see, exactly. You're like the
I did
last
not.
brain cells that you had that were working together to keep you sane was like, Beyonce.
Those last brain cells saw that murder and was like, nope.
Okay, but I feel like the most funniest part was you up here throwing your water in Tennessee. I don't know why. That sounded so funny.
I was asking for water.
He just gave you water. You were like, like get away, demon.
No, I was literally like, I would ask for a cup of water to drink, and instead of drinking it, I would throw it.
That's giving a Jerry Springer.
And I did not have control. I was inside my body watching myself do this, going, no, just drink the water.
Your body was
What
like,
are you doing?
Your body was like, we don't want to do that though. We want to sit and be fat and throw the water. Throw the water away, guys.
Drink
That's
water,
like,
guys. I thought you were the only person that drink water in this house.
I drink the most water in this house. I have the biggest water drinker in this house. I have the big. My water bottle's bigger than yours, actually. Yeah, let's compare.
That was bought outside.
Don't
of the
care. Don't care. It's bigger than yours. Nasty. My water bottle's bigger than hers, guys. She's treating that little itty.
You know what that means?
The fuck does that mean?
So educational.
I mean, we're giving like expensive education to the people.
There's a little bit of knowledge in here.
I'm smart, guys.
We learned things today.
Bitch, what things? Yeah, let's recap. We said Elon was built like his cars.
Built like
Like a deep breath. Oh, why that crow walking like that? He said.
built like a Cybertruck.
That's crazy. Maybe that's where he got his own inspo from his build. He's like, I am so team. My body is so
My body is so great. What if my body were a car?
with that fucking
Guys,
build. Look, my body is a car.
what if my body was a car?
And everybody's like, yes, Elon. Yes. Yes, let's do it, God. Wait, hold up. No, because I don't want to be mean, but like, wasn't he like, when his father said he was like the Arsler?
Yes, he did.
So everybody was like, so he was like, guys, what if he make my body into a car? And everybody knowing that he's like the Arsler is like, yes, Elon, let's do that.
Yo.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Knowing
His
that the idea is wrong.
He was.
I'm not gonna say the stud because that's disrespectful, but like real talk, people were like,
That's the ilk that he comes from. His father calls him the R word.
and not even that, even for Trump, right? I think his mom was like, yeah, he's a bit of like a bratty asshole, but he's still my son. Let's just hope he doesn't get into politics.
Oh no, but Trump's dad was a KKK, was it?
What I find particularly
You know
strange about this argument
Yep, Trump's dad was part of
there were a
KKK.
lot of people
That's sad.
Yep, Fred Trump,
more importantly than that, definitely the usage of barrel bombs.
and he was a terrible person and a hard father.
The way history repeats itself with that family, because I feel like, how was Trump's mom like? Was she like an asshole too? But I feel like she was like the most humble out of the family.
I mean,
I'm looking gonna sit down because I feel like my feet are they're not understanding this. So I'm gonna sit down, but they're still gonna hear my voice.
Almost all of them a direct.
Ooh, wait.
Direct or indirect.
I feel like wouldn't Trump's mom be like the most humble in the family though?
there was nobody in that family that was redeemable.
I said humble.
Now lmao. Wait, really?
I feel like there has to be at least somebody in that family that was like somewhat humble. I feel like his mom might have been. Because I mean, hey, if you know that your son's not going to be good at politics, then like,
I know.
some balls and like and some shit.
But they looked at him as kind of a wayward failure guy that couldn't keep things together fully and wouldn't do that much. And like, so Trump always had to prove himself. That's why he's still crazy.
Oh, okay, that's kind of sad. I mean, I'm not
it's not.
excusing his actions, but like,
Fuck that guy.
well, for his actions, I'm not excusing his actions. You sat there and funded PBS, fam. That's sad. Because before I had streaming services, I had cable. And
Like-
I said, watch PBS Kids. Why are you unfunding PBS Kids? We can't watch lmao or Daniel's Tiger or Daniel Roger. We can't watch Cyber Chase.
No, he doesn't want brands.
We can't watch none of that shit. No
That
more.
is a PBS kid.
Yes. Yes. What's the other shows called? We had Martha Speaks. Also running with Martha Speaks. What happened to her? She was on for a minute. And then she just vanished. What happened to her? Arthur. We had Arthur.
Arthur.
That show actually
I do know
ended.
Arthur.
That show ended. Never! You didn't know that? That show ended like a couple years ago. So whenever my house burned down in like 2021, that show ended. So I remember seeing it in my hotel TV that the show ended. You didn't know that? Did you want God really didn't know that? Listen, or you just like joking around? Because Arthur really.
That is wild. Yeah, it's a bot. It's supposed to be.
But also right now.
Normally.
What?
Wow.
Authors ended. Authors, I mean something really.
Hey,
Knitter!
what a
Knitter!
wonderful kind of day.
Yeah, I'm just about part. Knitter! 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 No! It's a scene from one of the episodes. Everybody was like, Knitter! 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 Because it sounds like knitter.
Oh my God.
Knitter! Knitter! And he was like, no! If you ever record this, it's like you might just flag. But,
well, it's
but if you're a post station, I can
there's a couple of things in here that might get
Who's it mostly from, either me or you? I feel like it's mostly from me, because I have no friends.
yeah, well,
I'm honest, because this was a shambles. Sad.
yeah, that
They're defunding PBS Kids. Not only that, they're going in like private documents for people to have like the system.
why do I need and my son and my sister need to be on a list?
If they ever listen to me, I'm running away. I'm so sorry. I love you.
They're making an autism registry.
I love you. But if I ever get listed for nothing, I'm
They're putting everyone who has autism on a list. And
I'm cooked, guys. I'm cooked.
and nope,
I'm cooked.
only if you have severe autism. So they're going to try to erase legitimate autism diagnosis unless you can't talk and stuff like that.
Can't talk. So what do you mean by can't talk? They'd be like,
The far part of the spectrum is the only one that they're going to recognize because that's the part that needs to be
so what they gonna
eradicated.
do to them? What are they gonna do to them then?
I'm so sorry, but saying that like
So I look, you want to rant about like North Korea because like North Korea is that is a crazy thing that y'all have. Y'all honestly might not see this because I know y'all don't have phones in that country. I just want to say God bless y'all. I hope you guys.
They're currently helping Russia.
I mean, I said for the people. I mean for the people. God bless y'all. I hope you guys are doing good. On a serious note, I mean like God
Your
bless
ruler is not your God.
I know
Your president is not your God.
I know he has instilled in y'all that and that. I heard a rule that like if a person's house was to be like burnt down or some shit, the first thing that they have to get is like pictures of Kim Jong-un. If they don't, they're probably gonna die. Do you know that?
I don't know.
If you don't save pictures of the president for your own personal belongings that tie to certain like memories and shit, you will literally die. Y'all have to fake pride. Like inaugurations and shit. That's crazy.
I don't know the true validity of all of that, but it's pretty.
They're under a whole entire dictatorship. Like they are literally shooting from the outside world. He has isolated those people. If anybody,
What do you think
like
are guys trying to do?
no, because like I'm pretty sure like if anybody I heard this for sure. I don't know. He said I heard that if anybody's like actually like border like North Korea, that like they can't like get out of the country.
No.
And if they try to get out,
They can try.
They're gonna die. I'm like,
Yeah, when you try to run they
and it's a very few that actually survive escaping the country. I'm
yeah,
like,
no, you have to
wow.
actually like escape.
Which why are you like?
You
why,
call it a defector.
Why are you holding him hostage? What? Why? Why?
So that people don't come out and tell the real truth about what's going on inside. Don't think our current president's not trying to do the same thing.
I mean, but we're America though. I mean, people are asleep, but like,
Like they are trying. He's trying to close up the borders. He's trying to get it.
also, why do you get those borders?
He's
Also, Trump, this is a question to you directly. What is your beef with Mexicans?
he's racist.
No, I know, but like, why are you so deeply racist though? What is your beef with them?
He grew
What
up
did they do to
racist.
him?
Like he literally
But why
like
did Mexicans though? I'll get
It's
like
not
a-
even just. It's not Mexicans. It's just Venezuelans. It's Spanish speaking.
But it's mostly Spanish people. Like, why are you racist towards them? What is your beef? What did they do to you?
They're violent criminals.
In the short term, and then
Well, with how you, with how you sit, and
I believe that we need to get
He's racist. There's literally no other.
honestly, I would like to see like a whole like bunch of Mexicans just jump Trump. Like what they did on January 6th, but like just people like against Trump, they just all jump him. Like every person.
There's going to be a mutiny against him. It's just going to take some time.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, look at my son. Oh, he's sleeping.
De-escalate military conflicts
Yes, sir.
around the world.
I love our baby.
The military is a jobs program, and we have plenty
Cutie.
of issues in here.
That's our son.
And plenty of issues globally as
I'm
well.
the father.
The military should be
You are the mother on paper. I
or
don't
a
know what you
government
are.
body that focuses on building.
Don't ask about how that works.
Blowing up bridges and killing children.
Yeah, we're not going to ask about how that works.
Don't ask how that
I
works.
believe both in the short term and in the long term.
I'm so lucky that damn thing in it. But I'm the father of our fur baby. I don't. She is the mom on paper. We don't know what she is. Jalissa, what are you? Are you a girl? Are you a girl? Look now. Are you a girl? Are you a guy? What are you? What are you?
And on the other side,
And
Okay, bye.